Today's Vault, my fellow gamers. Here we are in the garage for another boxing of fun. Let's see what we have today. Some War Reaver stuff. So, this one's opened. I know that it will be missing some bases. Let's do the unopened one. Very nice. War Reaver Calvary troop. Okay, if you need some cavalry that packs a punch, well, a whole bunch of vampires riding on horses pack a pretty good punch. So satisfying. Okay, so we know they're not at the top. We're gonna go straight for the bottom. Oh, there they are, beautiful mantic points. So, let's see. All right, they seem a bit heavier. So, what's that? And we've got what looks to be rustic horses. Let's crack those homies open. That was just one of those drinking cup things. Bits. Yeah. Alright, so kind of have that Mattel feel. Rustic is always poop. Yeah, I don't like how bendy wobbly that is. Clamshell horses. Okay, so clearly what I'm gonna have to do is cut this weird army man base off. And what I do anyway when I do Calvary is all these tufts of grass. I don't know why they do it. Just put a piece of sprue there or a gate to hold the hoof up. It's for deformation after molding. But what I do is I just trim that mess off and I just leave the one hoof that's on the ground. Because it is so bent right now, I cannot put the clamshell part onto it. Let's try another one. Okay, this one, it's doing much the same, but its army man base is straighter. Not by much. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe it's this hoof wanting to interact with this army man base. These bases are going to go away. After that, these should go together. Yeah, see what it is that hoof down there wanting to hit. Okay. So let's pretend that none of these want to go together pretty smoothly. This one wants to. Okay, so we've got some warpage here. We're going to have to squeeze that tight. And glue, because that one, the hoof, is sitting right on top of the army man base. Armor wise so far, I mean, it looks okay, just big plates with small angles on them, and some ridges, different plates on the back, which is kind of goofy because no one is going to be stabbing the butt of your horse, because they're just going to see this end coming right at them. And yeah, these might need a bit of the hairdryer treatment to fit together at all. Horses, of course, unless the horse is Mr. Ed. Yeah, some more of that big kind of ridge plate design, interesting. And the horses are doing a grimace, grr face. They don't look too undeadish. Oh, but they do have a pockmarked face and stuff, so I guess they're not the healthiest of critters. I don't know if it's just that one mold. Yeah. Huh. But the flanks look good and healthy. They don't look pockmarked or anything. They don't look deadified. So very interesting. Very interesting. But with them being rustic, it basically means that it's all poop. It's all a giant lump of poop. Rustic can get bent. And here we've got the nice bases, 5 of them. The seller of this lot said that the other box did not have its bases, so I went and bought some bases. The bases I bought, however, are about twice as thick as this, which tanks. That really sucks. So I'll have to, and the laser cut wood smells pretty nice. Oh, this is nice. It's metal. Oh man. It's about 3,000 degrees in my nice garage here. Okay. So they're like Batman in armor, which is okay, I suppose. It doesn't want to focus. It's cool. You got some attachment points there, and I think it's because you get some Gigantor cloaks that want to slap on the back. This is probably a different guy here. His cloak wants to go this way. Let me see. Some goofiness like that, I guess. Blowing in the breeze, which is pretty cool. Cool cloaks. The little nipple attachment points there, that is just so you can line them up. They don't do anything for adhesion. They have spears. And the nice thing about this is that you can bend this straight as a pole, but if this was rustic, these things, you might have to press them in books to get them straight after the hairdryer. So, shield. Ooh, that's pretty cool looking. Pretty batified shield. It's got all kinds of spiky bits on it and big beefy arm there with a ball joint mount, so you can position that however you want. It's pretty cool. I guess this is for the leaderman, so the shield and the sword are for the leadermans or something, I don't know. Or can you make, let me see. So 1, 2, oh, okay. So there's a command group in here. That's cool, because there is a bat horn. Okay. So it's a gnarly bat-faced horn thingy. Let me see. I want it to show up. I have too much in the background is why it's not zooming. So you got a horn, a sword. Let's see here. Okay, cool beans. You do have a banner, which is boss. A nice metal banner, good joint. A little bit of flash, and this is a gigantic piece of flash, but still. And the giant bat head, it doesn't look like it's been severed or anything gruesome like that, so it's just like a decorative bit. but a good metal banner. And here's a nice axe arm. So if your banner bearer wants to have himself an axe, or your leader man's or whatnot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shields. Okay, so you get 5 of those shields. No difference in those really. I don't see one designated for a leader man. Oh, no, do I? Okay. This one has more of a shoulder pauldron that looks like a bat. If you guys can see that over this wing here. A bit more ornate armor on that guy there. So he looks a bit more grudly. The shield itself, however, looks the exact same as everyone else's shield. So it's just the shoulder pauldron. And the axe and the... Okay, I guess it's up to you which secondary weapon which weapon you want to give the guy. So, all right, this cloak looks different than the rest of the cloaks. So you have a few cloaks. Now this one's a little bit different too. So there might be 2 sculpts of cloaks here. Yes. Okay. So big fat ones and skinnier ones, and then you have this one, which is hella thick. It's like a miniature of its own. So this has got to be for the headman's. So here we'll see a body up, and there he is, of course, with no helmet, because I tend to like to give, well, all right. So here you got 2 body designs. One's the Batman head, and one has these big ear flanges on the side. So you got those 2. That's repeated, twice over. So 2 of each sculpt, and then you got this dude who's rocking it barehead, his golden locks floating in the wind. So, yep, there you go. This hair is actually kind of a hot mess. Let's give him the old alfalfa. There you go, alfalfa, bro. Alfalfa as a vampire on a horse. Yeah, nice. But you can see this very healthy piece of flesh going up here over his ball joint, totally jacking his hair up. That's going to be a bit of a carving of a deal. Yep, and there he goes. That's his cape. Okay, so he's the special man's. Give him the bat shoulder shield thing, and then a sword or whatever, and he's in like Flint. Got 4 bodies of dudes, and you can make a full command, or you can just give him the 5. Lances, which, I mean, they're cool, but yeah. So, okay. So, interesting. It's nice that Mantic still gives you command bits for their models. The rustic stuff, it hurts your heart, but it happens to the best of us, I guess. I hope everyone's having a good summer. Now let's see this. Now this actually seems fairly heavy too, so I'm expecting more of the same. So it's got the dudes. It's picturing him with an axe and a shield, the standard bearer. That dude's obviously the whistleblower. And 2 lancemen. Okay. What? There we go. All right, let's just do a head count, because this one was the one, no basis. It's like, why, no 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, I didn't count the heads in the previous thing, but yeah, so 6 heads for some reason, which is good. That's the start. We're going to count our halves. So 1 whole horse, 2 whole horse, 3 whole horse, 4 whole horse, and 5 whole horse. Yes, and the halves correspond. Okay, cool beans. And for the metal metallic bits, actually, I don't know if Homeboy actually opened this or not. Maybe he just wanted the bases out of it. I don't know. Okay, standard. Pole arm. So capey, 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 and big honkin' cape. All right. Batman head, little bat head. Batman head, little bat head. And alfalfa. Dude, seriously? Dude. It was alfalfa on that guy, and it's alfalfa on this dude. I've totally discovered this guy's name. Okay, so we got our 5 duders. Okay. And we've got our 5 lances of different shapes and sizes. Our little squeaky squeak horn. Our axe for chopping the wood. And our bread knife of doom. Look at that. That's totally a bread knife. Both sides, bro. He cuts bread coming and going. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've got the special bat head shoulder pauldron. Shield of doom. So very cool. Okay, that's all there, all accounted for. It's interesting. You get, I mean, they're going to make all the boxes the same. So what I'm going to do is 1 whole set, nothing but lances. The other set, I'll have a command group in there, just because I'm old school and command groups were something very important. You never left home without them. I guess that has something to do with the game, like inspiring. You know, you want to be able to force that re-roll of a morale check so you guys don't just poofskas and die. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. This was a pretty good deal on eBay that I found, and the guy was very nice who sold it to me. Yeah, he just opened up the one that you saw and took the bases out, which I had to go to and, buy some bases, and the bases I bought were the wrong thickness. But when you're going on eBay and all that kind of mess, they don't really have thickness as a measurement. It's just width and length. So thickness is whatever the manufacturer wants to do. And these are very nice thin bases. I love them to pieces. And the ones that I got were like 2 of these stuck together. Yeah, that's like what I got. And that breaks my heart because you can't really split this material. It shreds apart like paper because that's basically what it is. Paper, pulp, meshed together. See, I wanted just the thin thickness, but I got the double thick. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rock these bases, these 5 bases on other things. Like I've got the skeletal dog and handler. I'm going to give him one of these bases, and I'll have to wing it from there. But I did stick my headless horseman on a double thick base because I figured if somebody needed presence, it was that joker. But I'll put these vampire dudes on the double thick bases too, because they'll all match. And that's important to have unity instead of them, some riding high, some riding low. But anyway, this is the Kings of War War Reaver Calvary unboxing. They're pretty cool models, except for the horses, which are rubbish material to work with. I would just suggest trimming off those Army Man bases because they're invariably warped and terrible. This one actually is in good shape. You're not helping me prove my point, but these are terrible. You're going to put them on bases anyway. So just snip them off, get rid of this thing, and then your cavalry will look tons better. Yeah, it's just a shame it's on rustic, and these guys are really awesome metal. So I like that. I like that a lot. I have a few more things to get for the Undead Army. A few more things, I say a lot. I need Revenants on foot, and they're all metal. Well, supposed to be. So Revenants on foot, I want to get, or not Revenants, Reavers on foot. I'm currently building Revenants on foot. They're a joy. The hard plastic just really makes things easy. And I need to get the Elite Army. What that has is two, I guess it's regiments of Revenant Calvary, which is what I'm after, because cavalry is the stuff in fantasy type games. They're your shock troops. So I want to get those. It comes with another set of 3 werewolves and another set of 10 whites. Or no, wraiths, my fault. The little ones that I hated building. They're the rustic. Good rules, but I dislike the material they're made of. If they were made of resin or metal or hard plastic, they would be good. But the rustic stuff, that needs to be phased out. Get rid of it. I know it affects the price of the game. I just despise rustic. I think everyone else around the world hates rustic too. Even people that don't know it exists hate it. So, yeah, I have so much more to get. Because I want to get, like, Pokemon. Get them all. Catch them all. Even though some things may not be viable. I know some people poo-poo on the Reaver, or they call him Vampire Lord, on Pegasus, but I think it's a neat model, so I'll try to get one of those guys. And I know for $30 I can get those wonderful zombie trolls, and I need some more of those. They were really fun to put together. But I think now I'm rambling. I've already done the unboxing. I should say goodbye. So you guys take it easy. Carry a liaison. All right, see you later.